Previously on What the Flumph.
My character's name is Adelaide Redfellow. She's a shifter gladiator.
My character's name is Alec Silvertide. He's a half-orc sage.
The two of you and 18 other members of the town received letters inviting them to a party at Blacktree Manor.
Ooh.
You see a figure coming from off the path walking towards you. Take off your valuables and put them on the floor.
Why wouldn't you rob us when we come out of the manor?
They're promising 100 gold to anyone that arrives at the party.
Take 2 little blueberries, and he hands them to you. When you're leaving the mansion, just dot those on your forehead.
Why?
We won't get robbed.
Oh!
What's your name?
Seardery.
Are you the owner of the manor?
Vanessa Blacktree.
They're these people.
Mm-hmm.
They've never been in the town.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently she's been traveling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who was taking care of the house then, because apparently nobody else has seen another Blacktree. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, they decide to boost the economy by giving everybody 100 gold?
It is definitely odd. The statue in the art room is quite old, and it shows that you haven't really aged that much.
That's not a statue of me, my dears. That's a statue of my mother. Alec, I wasn't expecting you here.
Who is that?
It's Ushug Redbleeder, a young half-orc woman about your age. You find your way into a storage room, crates and such. You fucking pop the lid off that sucker. There's 8 gold pieces, a piece of parchment that looks to be a map of some kind, and 2 paintings. One of the paintings is the Baroness Blacktree from the statue, and the other painting is a duo painting. It's the Baroness Blacktree, the mother, and the daughter, who, while she looks similar, does not look like who has hosted this party for you. They were signed by the artist, and then there's like a little date on the frame. The date on the solo painting, that date is for about 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. And the other one, the duo, is from 6 years ago.
This is weird.
This is weird.
You have to admit that this is weird now.
This is weird.
Ushug hasn't even looked at the paintings. Ushug is examining the money.
Ushug, look at the paintings.
Look at
What?
the painting.
We're pulling the paintings up.
It's Vanessa and Vanessa's daughter.
She told us that this was her mother.
What?
The statue in the art gallery.
She said it was her mom, but it's not because it's her.
What?
Look at the dates.
What about it?
30 years ago. If that's her, elves only live to 150. At most. And at that point, they'd be looking frail. You would expect some level of aging since then.
And that statue was real old.
I suppose so.
Something suspicious is happening here. You have to believe us.
What do you think is happening?
Vampires.
Vampires.
Vampires?
Vampires.
Vampires?
Yeah.
Old house. Think about it. Old house. Owner that doesn't age. Weird sunroom.
Wait, don't vampires hate sun?
That's true. Weird sunroom regardless.
True.
Sun iconography.
How does sun iconography lead to vampires?
What is iconography?
Aging aids to vampires. The sun room is just a clue.
Towards what?
Her being a vampire.
But how?
Because it's the sun.
It seems like a room in which a ritual will be happening. We're all wearing these. I'm not wearing it. Is she wearing
Why
it?
aren't you wearing it?
Because it
It's
looks
suspicious. It's suspicious.
stupid.
I think you're blowing this out of proportion. I don't think there's anything that crazy going on around here.
Ushug, look at me. I am worried about the safety of everybody here at this party, including you. So at the very least, act with a little suspicion tonight. Don't not act with suspicion, but keep an eye out for anything. Stay safe.
Have suspicion when acting.
I suppose I can at least do that. And it's then when you hear like a ringing through the house, and you hear a fake. Make a perception check.
3.
11.
Ushag is the only one that hears this. And Ushag goes, "It's time for dinner.
Ooh. Oh.
They're calling us for dinner
The
time."
food seemed okay to eat.
Well, no.
Okay, well, I'm going upstairs.
Okay.
I would say be careful going upstairs, because if they see you coming up from down here, maybe, there wasn't a guard, but maybe we're not supposed to be down here.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
We're definitely not supposed to be going through these crates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's walk together.
Okay. Can I take the treasure map?
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone asks, we'll just be suspicious about it and then admit we were hooking up as a lie.
All 3 of us.
Yeah.
Okay. maybe we should, just as an alibi.
No.
Just a little. So y'all head upstairs. As you approach the dining hall, you're intercepted by the same irritated chef
Oh no.
that Adelaide. They knocked into you. It's their fault, but you were somewhere you weren't supposed to be,
And I feel bad.
and you feel terrible. You feel what's that Sean Kingston song?
Suicidal? that's the Sean Kingston.
No, yeah, that was what I just didn't want to say it. Yeah, you feel bad about it, but he stops you and he goes, "Stop."
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
What?
It's fine.
Okay.
I don't. Dinner is served. If you'll allow me to escort the 3 of you to your assigned seats, and he walks you to your seats, but you're not sitting together. There are 2 long tables, one on the southern end of the room, one on the northern end of the room. Ushag and Adelaide are sitting next to each other down at the lower table. So on one side of you is Ushag.
Yep.
On the other side is Lassery, the wood elf from before.
Oh, yeah.
The elderly wood elf.
Oh no, she doesn't like me.
And up at the higher table is Alec and Vanessa. Next to Alec is human merchant that you recognize, Bertha Cornwallis. She smells lightly of cookies.
What do I remember of her?
She runs a general store. She's like 5'4" and she's kind of beefy. You also remember that she kind of stretches the truth a little. She's a merchant by trade, a storyteller by hobby. But that's who y'all are sitting by.
Are there guards in the room?
Yes.
Where?
There are guards at each of the entrances to the room. They don't seem to be paying specific attention. It seems like they're more formality based on their posture and such.
Cool.
Once everyone has been seated, all 20 of you, there are 10 of you at each table, counting Vanessa, there's an empty chair at the uppermost table. Roll perception.
That's a motherfucking...
Oh, not 1.
14.
It's Brian Gilmead. Brian Gilmead is missing. But once you're all seated, she stands and she says, what was the Vanessa voice?
It's a me, Vanessa.
Thank you so much for coming to my... Oh, thank you so much for coming to my party, everyone. It has been an absolute pleasure getting to know you all. I truly hope that this will be the beginning of a great age of prosperity for Bugler. Fucking name the town Bugler. I truly hope this will be the beginning of a great age of prosperity for the town of Bugler, and that I'll be able to help that happen. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me that you would all come here. Enjoy the food.
Can I put some insight on the genuineness of this speech?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Did you actually roll something good?
I rolled an 18.
18. There's sort of a hard edge to her voice. It's very slight, but you pick up on it. She is genuinely glad that people are here, but she does not like them. How about you say out loud what you're giving me with your body?
I just did that motion. I watched the speech and I'm like...
What's the motion?
Oh yeah, I forgot people are listening to this. So I want everybody to know that my motion is like...
Riley, what is the motion?
The motion is like... audience member, are you watching? No?
Their eyes are closed. How about you tell them?
Okay.
Audience member, pay attention!
I'm leaning back in my chair and I'm giving like a yeah, sure nod.
Yeah.
Like very sarcastic.
Okay.
Like, Get it?
Are you intending to be seen doing this?
No.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Okay. It's a 11.
Her eyes flick over to you, but then they flick back to the rest of the room as she finishes her speech. Everyone, enjoy the food. They've worked very hard on it. And please, enjoy the mango wine.
I try and make eye contact.
I make eye
down.
contact with you.
I just like shake my head very. Okay, cool.
So what do y'all do?
Right now we're just sitting.
Everyone's eating the food. It is the boar with the shredded mango skin.
No.
Can I do a nature check on this specific kind of mango?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
It is garden variety mango. There's literally nothing suspicious about mango at all. What kind of check was this?
It was a nature check.
Nature check. Roll Arcana.
Ooh.
Yay! 8.
8.
Fucking
If you don't remember any special facts about mango, try as you might. Other than the fact that this mango is average. It is average mango based on your nature check.
Adelaide is not gonna eat or drink anything.
Okay. Yeah, there's the mango wine. There is water. There is the prepared boar with the shaved mango skin sort of peppered on there.
Okay.
And then there is chicken.
Question.
Yeah.
How...
Oh, and there's fruits and vegetables.
Can I do a history check on how stupid this town is? Like, how quickly they can fall into mob mentality.
You might know that.
I'm gonna say that like there hasn't been much of a history of mob mentality. The town has been pretty quiet. You know, maybe 1,000 years ago there was something like with like back when people first started exhibiting the ability to do magic. Mm-hmm. There was something maybe like an equivalent to like the Salem witch trials.
Yeah.
But
Can I do an Arcana check on the wine?
yes.
Fuck me.
Was that in that
That's a
20?
13.
Oh.
I'm just realizing all of my important rolls I'm doing shit on.
Yep, that's mango.
That's mango, baby.
Alright. As far as you can tell, it's just normal
Cool.
wine. Although it's made from mangoes, which is slightly unusual. Everyone's eating. Ushug is...
Can I like elbow her in the rib?
Before she eats.
Yeah. So you elbow Ushug. Ah! Why would you do that?
I'm not feeling well and the food's not gonna help. I stare at her like very intensely.
Okay, then you don't have to eat.
I shake my head slightly.
Do you need someone to help you go to the bathroom?
No, that was not my intention.
Do I need to hold your hair?
What? Oh, no!
Yes.
Yeah, let's go outside. I'm really not feeling well.
Okay. I mean, it's gonna look... This isn't gonna look good.
What, I'm gonna barf.
Alright, come here. And she takes you and gets up and starts going towards the nearest exit outside. Vanessa calls out, Is everything okay?
Oh, just not feeling too well. I have like a stomach bug or something, you know.
My friend's gonna puke.
Yeah, it's not good.
Of course. Feel free. I don't know if there's quite a good spot outside to relieve yourself that way, but you'll find somewhere, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Ushug helps you walk outside, and ahead of you, you see back courtyard. You see a sort of mango garden with 3 rows of mango trees. You see a clearing of dirt. There is a gazebo out to the right, and there's a second floor balcony that has a sort of tube coming down towards the rightmost row of mangoes.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Are you all right?
Okay, are there people around, or are we?
No, everyone's inside.
Okay. I wouldn't eat the food.
Why not?
I don't know. It
looks delicious.
Yeah, it looks good, but one, the kitchen's dirty, but that's not the main reason. I think you don't. I'm pretty sure the mangoes are like poisoned or something. Something seems weird.
Why would the mangoes be poisoned?
I don't know. Why wouldn't the mangoes be poisoned? The mangoes are.
Why wouldn't the mangoes? Who poisons? Everyone's eating it.
Yeah, that's the point. Was she eating it? Was Vanessa eating it?
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I would assume so.
Do I see Vanessa eating it?
Yeah, Vanessa's eating it. Vanessa's eating and drinking everything.
Cool.
I don't know. I just wouldn't. Things seem weird. I'm not gonna eat the mangoes. Ask
Well,
me.
that's fine. You don't have to eat the mangoes.
But
Are you gonna throw up or what?
No, I'm not sick. I just don't want you to eat the mangoes.
Fine. Make a persuasion check.
11.
Fine. For you, I won't eat the mangoes.
Thank you. Do you want to go back inside?
I do.
Okay.
I do want to go back inside.
Okay. Let's go back inside.
All right. Well, you better throw up quick or they're going to be suspicious.
I'm not gonna throw up.
Let me just punch you in the stomach real
Oh,
quick.
please don't.
I'm just, it's a joke.
Ha ha ha.
It was a joke.
That's why I laughed.
Usha starts walking back inside.
Okay, can I, look and try and see what the tube thing is? before I
Yeah,
go
make
back
it,
in?
make an investigation. No, perception.
4.
It's a tube.
It's a tube. It smells awful. It looks like it's full of poop.
I have some weird bathroom habits here.
I don't think these are, like, time period wise. I'll be honest. I don't think these are weird habits.
That's fair.
A poop tube?
Okay, maybe the poop tube is a little weird.
Poop
But
tube's a little weird.
Okay, I go back inside and sit, and I, take my fork or whatever and, move the food around so it looks like I kind of ate something.
as you enter, because you went back to check
yeah.
the thing, you see Usha has sat back down and is eating the food.
Oh my god. I glare at her.
It's really good. If you're not gonna eat yours, I'll have it. I'm saying.
Oh!
I'll eat yours.
I scrape.
What did you think I was saying?
I scrape my food onto her plate.
If you're not gonna eat yours, I'm gonna snitch. No, I'll have it.
Yeah. Okay.
She has you keep it on your plate for now because she hasn't even finished her food
Oh,
yet.
okay.
But
Cool.
right, let's skip over to
That's great.
you. What's up?
Nothing much.
Alec.
I'm just Alec's just sitting there.
Are you not hungry, Mr. Silvertide?
My mom made me a pretty big dinner before I left. I have to wait for that all to go out of my system.
Well, if you'd like, the lavatories are right down that way.
Into the kitchen?
No, next to the kitchen.
Yeah, I'll go now.
Okay. Well, I do hope that you are able to relieve yourself and come enjoy this food. I'd hate for you to get stuffed, like over, uncomfortably full.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I feel like I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm not used to talking about people relieving themselves and then coming back to eat. You go.
Alec goes to the bathroom.
All right.
And shuts the door behind him.
There's no doors.
There's
What?
no doors.
No. It's 5 buckets on either side.
But is there a door into the
Is
room?
there a guard on this side?
No.
I pretend to poop and I come and I wait like 5 minutes and then I come back.
As you leave, the cook that got bumped into is there waiting impatiently. Are you done?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I need to empty out your shit bucket. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, great.
How much are they paying you?
Not enough.
Really? I follow him back into the bathroom.
Which one of these did you use?
I point to one that has shit in it.
Yeah.
I use that one.
Well,
So,
thank you for joining me in here.
how did
to
you get
carry
hired
out
for
your
this?
shit?
How did you get hired for this job? Seems like you're not getting paid enough, but everyone else seems to get paid a lot. The bard's making 100 gold an hour. How long have you worked here?
Just today?
Was there any previous staff on before you joined?
I'm sure there must have been, but I don't know.
What about the rest of the crew that you were cooking with?
Well, they're with the same agency that I am.
So there's no previous staff here besides the very quiet and dangerous looking guards.
I suppose so.
There's something a little odd about this whole place, wouldn't you agree?
I don't know what you're implying, but I'm not about to go fuck up my employment.
I'm gonna pull some insight on I don't know what you're implying. That's a motherfucking 9.
He doesn't know what you're implying.
Okay.
If that'll be all, I'm a bit busy with your poop. He says, and he lifts the bucket up to like head height. So
I'm gonna ask him a very simple cooking question. At what temperature did you cook the pork?
Whatever the correct temperature is.
Okay.
He says.
Okay.
Whatever the correct temperature. I don't know.
I want to roll an insight to see if he's not actually a cook. Essentially, I want to figure out if he's actually a cook. That's my end game in this conversation, or is he a hired assassin?
Okay, roll another insight check.
It's an 11.
As far as you can tell, he seems to be an actual cook.
Okay.
Not only cook, but also sort of maybe all the cooks here are doubling as general staff.
Cool.
Anything but security.
All right.
If that'll be all.
That'll be
says,
it.
And he doesn't even wait for you to say anything else. He just leaves, dragging the bucket through the dining hall. Not literally dragging.
Yeah.
Because that would make a mess.
Yeah.
But
I go back to my seat.
everything all right?
Oh, I something came out funny. I feel. I'm sorry. I don't think I have an appetite this evening.
Oh no, are you feeling quite well?
I am. I feel a bit of a stomach bug.
Roll deception.
That's 10.
Would you like to maybe stay in a bedroom for a moment?
Sure.
Take a nap or maybe drink some water?
Yeah. Yes.
Reginald! She yells. He comes back in with
Is that the chef?
the bucket. Yeah, the
Okay.
chef that bumped into you earlier. And says, "Yes, Baroness? If you could just escort young Master Silvertide up to one of the guest bedrooms. He has a bit of a stomach bug." And he gives a sigh. Is like, yes, of course. Please, come with me, young Master Silvertide. He escorts you to the grand hall, and he tells the two guards at the stairs, the Baroness said he should rest in one of the guest bedrooms. And they wordlessly step to the sides and let you pass upstairs.
Do I see him going up?
You don't see him going up, but you see him being sort of escorted.
Okay, cool.
Reginald walks you up the stairs and takes you to... There's like a hallway directly in front of you and two doors that border the hallway. And he takes you to the one on the right and opens the door and gestures for you to go in. And he says, go on in, Sleeping Beauty. Have a little nap. I dealt with your poop. I can say whatever I want.
You have a lot of attitude for help.
You have a lot of, just go to bed. And he turns down and walks back down the stairs. And he leaves you in this room. And you've got a large bed and a dresser. And maybe there's a bedside table. Let me check.
I really hope I got a bedside table.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you don't.
There's not. There's just there's not. There's just the bed and a large dresser.
How could you give me that expectation and take it away? How could you? I demand to level up to level 3 now. I'm gonna look at the walls and check for secret doors and trap doors.
This would be investigation.
You got a 7.
You don't find anything.
Okay. I'm gonna check the dresser for any hidden compartments.
Roll investigation again.
7 again.
Another 7.
How does this keep happening?
So here's the deal. You don't find any hidden compartments, but you do find a gold piece and sleeping clothes. So like a nightgown or and pajamas.
I'll pocket it and can I take off my regular clothes? Put pajamas on underneath and then put the
Why?
noble clothes on top.
I suppose so.
I know you don't know if you'll need it.
That's true. You don't know if you'll need it. The clothes feel very fancy and soft.
Perfect.
It feels great.
Just what I wanted.
Let's cut back to Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
Ushug has finished her food and actually hasn't even touched your food because, in her own words, "Oh, I'm stuffed.
Do you want my food?
I'm stuffed. I can't eat anything."
Okay.
Oh, so that was incredible. That was maybe the best meal I've ever had. No offense, Lassery. Your pastries are still wonderful, but this was incredible. And Lassery looks over to Ushug. Yes. Oh my god. Oh. Lassery's like slouched back in her chair, like no fucking worries in the world, just like, oh. I couldn't eat another bite if I wanted to.
Do you want to?
I couldn't.
Can I like mush around the food so it kind of looks like I ate something?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. I do that.
Most people have eaten all of their food. There are a few people that have only eaten like half of the food. Mm-hmm. Everyone has drunk the mango wine and asked for seconds, except you, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Have you had any mango wine?
No.
Have you had any water?
No.
Baroness Vanessa says, "Thank you all so much, and if I may say, thank you to these wonderful chefs that have prepared this meal. Truly, 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 truly fantastic. Feel free to continue to mingle or explore the estate. In about an hour, we'll be gathering in the solar room for an exercise that I think will bring you all luck in the coming year. Of course, if you would like, feel free to just stay here and continue eating or drinking the wine or the water or really just do you. Do what feels right. Now, if you'll excuse me." And the Baroness Vanessa excuses herself and enters into the Grand Hall.
Okay. Did I see which direction Alec went in?
You know he was escorted into the Great Hall. Okay. But because of the sight lines, you don't know much else.
I wander out and I'm trying to like find him.
Usha grabs you by the shoulder and says, "Now don't you make any trouble."
What?
Okay?
What kind of trouble would I make?
What kind of trouble? What kind of trouble would you make? The fact that you tell me to shush means you know what kind of trouble you can make. What? Now don't cause trouble. Don't cause me trouble. I need this money. Well, go on. Okay. Where's Alec?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to do. You want to look for him?
Yes, I suppose. I'll look for him.
Okay.
I'll meet you. I'll meet you here in half an hour. If I found him, I found him, and if you found him, you found him, and if neither of us have found him, I'm sure he'll be busy finding himself. Am I right? And she makes the universal jerk off motion.
I'm glad that's universal.
Yeah, universal motion for Alex probably jerking off somewhere.
Oh,
I like that. That's like a thing that I was teased with when I was younger. Like everyone joked that when Alex wasn't around, he was like jerking off.
So Ushag, she goes off in a direction. Where are you heading?
I think I'm heading towards the Great Hall, and I want to see if I can find the chef guy or like one of the staff members.
Alright, in the Great Hall, there's a couple people that are making their way from the dining hall to other rooms, and there's the 2 guards. There are staff in the dining hall cleaning up.
Oh, I'll go and ask one of them.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you make your way back to the dining hall. Mm-hmm. You see a number of people. There's the dwarf that you bumped into earlier. There are a number of other help. There's not a lot of them. There's like 7. So there's like 1 half-orc, 2 dwarves, a human, and 3 elves.
Okay, I think I'll ask the one I recognized from before.
Oh, what do you want?
I was just looking for my friend Alec.
Mr. Silvertide?
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Wait. He's sleeping.
He's sleeping upstairs. He got sick. He had a sick tum-tum.
So did I.
So did you?
Yeah.
Well, he's upstairs. He's probably, you know.
Okay, thanks. What's your name?
Why?
Well, sorry. I've talked to you a couple times. And I also still felt bad about running into you in the kitchen. Why didn't you really kind of ran into me?
You shouldn't have been there.
Well, I didn't know.
It was the kitchen.
I didn't
It's a huge party. We're making a lot of food.
It's a huge party in a house I've never been in.
What do you do?
I'm like, here's the door.
It doesn't matter. My name's Reginald. I don't want to know your name.
It's.
I don't want to know it.
Adelaide.
I don't. He breathes in deeply. He holds it for a moment, and he breathes out, and he turns around and he walks away. Hey there, it's me. I just wanted to say thanks for listening. If you like what you hear, I hope you'll subscribe and maybe even tell your friends about this cool new podcast you found. And that's it. Here's the rest of episode 2.
I think I head upstairs.
The 2 guards stop you.
Oh, can I go upstairs?
They are silent and they do not let you pass.
Well, I'm looking for my friend and I heard he was sleeping upstairs. Could you go get him?
They do not move.
Alec is currently checking the walls to see if they're hollow.
Hollow?
Yeah, like
if you can bust through?
yeah, if I can like cut a hole through with my small knife.
Are you trying to cut a hole with your small knife right now?
Yeah, to see if I can poke a hole, like an eye hole through.
Can you roll stealth for me?
5.
Okay, so as you're...
Well, I'm currently knocking to find a hollow thing in the wall.
So you're knocking, looking for a hollow thing, when you hear footsteps coming up to the door.
I stop knocking on the wall, and I go under the covers.
The door opens, and it's the Baroness. Hello, Mr. Silvertide. Dinner is over. I was just wondering if you were feeling all right, if your short nap had been helpful.
It has been.
That's great. Have you been given anything to drink?
No, don't worry. My appetite's still out of whack.
Oh, being sick at a party with such... I don't want to toot my own horn. Well, not my horn. The help's horn.
Are you a vampire?
Excuse me?
Are you a vampire?
No!
I'm gonna roll an insight check. I got a 16.
They are legitimately shocked that you would think they're a vampire.
You're hiding something.
What?
Listen, we went into the basement, we saw pictures.
What were you doing in the basement?
We were snooping.
Why?
Because this whole night has been very suspicious, and to be quite honest with you, I'm a bit hurt about all the deception.
This whole night has been me trying to be a gracious host.
That is a lie, and you know it. You know I saw through your lie at the dinner table. Tell me the truth. I'm writing a dissertation, and I want to understand higher beings' thought processes.
Alec,
Yes?
I'm going to leave now.
Mm-hmm.
And we will just forget this ever happened. I'm willing to forget this outburst.
I need you to tell me what's going on.
There's nothing going on.
I'm gonna roll another insight check. That's a 17.
They are very tense and upset and found out.
Listen,
And
Vanessa.
they turn to leave.
You're hiding something, and you and I both know it.
Get some rest.
No, I'm well
And she
awake.
leaves and shuts the door.
I try to open the door.
It opens and she's right out there.
I'm not tired anymore. I took a nap.
Guard! And she calls for a guard, and one comes from the bottom of the steps, and you're there, Adelaide. You see this happening, and one of the guards from the bottom of the stairs comes up, and the Baroness says, "Make sure Mr. Silvertide has a nice nap. Don't let him be disturbed." And she shuts the door.
Can I hear that?
Make a perception check. Make 2 perception checks.
Okay. 11 and 18.
While you did not see Alec, you did hear what she said.
Okay. Can I, slip just away from the guard before she comes down the stairs?
I don't understand what you mean.
Just, move away so I'm not, staring up.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
yes,
cool.
of course. Where you go?
I'm still in the Great Hall, or main
But
hall.
you're just not looking anymore?
Yeah, I'm just, checking out one of the fountains or milling around or something.
Alright.
Yeah.
She goes elsewhere upstairs. She doesn't come down.
Okay.
I cast Eldritch Blast on the wall.
Did you take Magic Initiate?
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything.
Magic Initiate would have been a good feat
That
for
would've been
level
great.
0.
Yeah, you're right. Too bad I took something that helped me with wisdom saving throws for some fucking reason.
Well, I mean, there have been some things where you would have had to make wisdom saving throws, but you have avoided them almost entirely by accident.
That's great. Is there any paintings on the wall?
Yeah, there's a painting of a boat.
I'm gonna lift it to check for a hidden passage.
There's nothing.
I'm in a predicament. When I was tapping the wall, how hollow was it?
It's not thin, but it's not thick either. It's like a pretty average wall. With enough force, you could, break through it.
Cool. Alec is gonna stand back at one end of the room and run as fast as he can into the hollow part that he remembers that was particularly hollow, like a non-studded part of the wall.
Specifically this
Yeah.
this wall?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that athletics?
I think this would be athletics, yeah.
That's fine. I'm not proficient in it. That's a 17.
All right. You come busting out there. I'm gonna be honest. This kind of sucks.
I'm sorry.
No, for you.
Oh.
Oh.
And you come tumbling into the master bedroom where the Baroness is.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is not a reaction to this. This isn't me trying to like punish you for being creative. I had already just like when I said
she was in that room.
When I said that she didn't come downstairs, it was because she went here.
That's great.
It's
okay. We all make mistakes. We'll get through it.
She is sitting in her desk, and I have no fucking idea how this is gonna resolve.
I'm probably gonna die.
You might, yeah. But there's a loud crash.
Yeah.
And she is sitting at that desk, and the crash happens. She turns, sees you, and gets up. And we're gonna cut to Adelaide. So this is before that happened.
Yeah.
This is like right after she left. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna assume that you took like 5 minutes to re-examine the wall and steel yourself.
Yep.
So you have not to be meta, but you've got 5 minutes before we catch up to common time.
Oh god. Do I remember if there's like a window or a way that I might be able to climb up onto the second floor from when I was outside?
There is the second story balcony.
Yeah.
With the tube. There's also a sort of like vine trellises.
Okay.
On the wall.
Where does the balcony go? Would I know that?
You know that it goes to the second floor.
Okay, cool.
You can't really see inside from the ground level.
Okay. I'm gonna go outside and see if anybody's like hanging around outside or...
There's like a couple people at the bar here, and there's one person in the gazebo.
Okay.
But there's no guards out here.
Mm-hmm. How sturdy does the pipe look?
Roll perception.
Okay. 5.
It looks like it could take you. If you like climbed inside, you might be able to.
Inside?
Yeah.
Wait, how big is the tube?
It's pretty big.
Oh no! Can I climb the outside?
Yeah, you could climb the outside. You'd definitely be more noticeable.
Oh god. I'm gonna go into the mango bushes there. And I'm gonna take off my fancy dress. I'm gonna climb up the tube.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm actually gonna bark.
Oh, it's the vampire lady's poop hole.
Ew. 13?
13?
Yeah.
You feel kind of queasy. You're poisoned.
Oh, dang. Okay.
That's just gonna give you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Do I make it up?
Yes.
Okay.
You do. As you're about more than halfway up this shit-covered tube, this shit-filled tube, I'm worried that this is coming off as like scat stuff. It's not.
No, it's all right.
I just was like, when I designed this place, I was thinking like, what does a mansion need? It needs places for people to take shits, and it needs places for them to go.
I think it's just
all tracks.
We've like accidentally
We've
had
like
a
really
lot
been
of it.
focusing on it.
Dodged all the wisdom saving throws and have conquered all of the.
This isn't like a fetish thing. I swear to fucking Christ.
We believe you, or at least I believe.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about them.
Yeah.
Audience member, I have never known Sammy to take advantage of my imagination with scat exploits.
Oh
Let
my
the record
God.
show
Okay.
that Sammy is not a sexual deviant, at least when it comes to scat.
So you're about 80% up this tube.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. 7.
You're filthy.
Oh, yep.
I was really hoping for a high roll so I could tell you you've actually managed to like keep yourself pretty clean. But no, you rolled a 7.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. Oh my god, that sucks even more because that means you didn't even need to roll that high.
Yeah, no.
You needed to roll average.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
But you are. But you're about 80% of the way up this tube when you hear an enormous crash coming from the second floor.
Okay.
And so we're gonna cut back to Riley.
I get up and
She gets up too.
I look at her. What are you hiding?
You ruined the wall.
That's true.
I was going to live here.
What does that mean?
Guards!
What does that mean?
And the door into that bedroom opens and the guard comes by.
You aren't Vanessa Blacktree.
Oh, oh, you are Vanessa Blacktree. Oh,
I don't know if you're not so you're probably not a vampire. You are a vampire?
are you a vampire? Are you Vanessa? What are you? And as the Baroness is like saying that, her body's sort of like morphing, and you're looking at yourself now. They're copying every gesture you make.
I'm gonna stay perfectly still.
They grab a book from the desk and they throw it at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Sounds good. 20.
Woo!
All right. Yeah. Describe to me how you avoid being hit by this
I
book.
catch it and I throw it back at her.
You throw it back at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay, that's a
Roll initiative first, actually.
Okay. That's a 18 on initiative.
I never actually did stats for this person. I didn't expect this to happen.
I understand why.
It's
Right.
a shifter.
Yeah.
Can I generate?
It's a changeling. Like you could theoretically
Come in
Because-
this shit covered hyena.
because Vanessa's currently disguised as me.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
There's so many layers to this. We can work through it. Also, I only have a small knife to defend myself.
That's true. 23.
Fucking Christ.
22.
22?
Yeah.
Alright. It looks like
She goes first.
the changeling goes 1st, followed by Maddie. By the way, it's going to take you 10 feet of your movement to get out of the tube.
Okay.
And then Alec.
Yeah.
So,
I'm dead on turn 1, probably.
Oh no!
Man, episode 3 of our podcast ends in a total party kill.
they're going to cast mage armor on themselves.
And they're still disguised as me, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Okay. Do I get out of... Can I spend 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then
Oh my god!
I use... Where did I come out?
You come out in a side lavatory
Okay. In her room?
adjacent to her room.
Okay, as soon as I get out, I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform into a hyena.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna... Is the door open, actually?
Yes.
Okay.
There is no door.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna step into the room.
Okay.
Do I see everything going on?
Yep, you see two Alec Silver Tides. One of them holding a book menacingly, I think. The other just kind of glaring.
Can I see if either of them look like they recognize me? Or know what's going on? Like, I assume Alec would have some kind of recognition or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll insight.
I have an idea
Okay.
actually on that
Roll insight.
for my turn.
Okay. 14.
They both seem the same.
Then I'm gonna growl and stay there.
Whose turn? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out my signature small knife.
Is that signature, or is it just a thing you have?
It's the one thing I brought with... Oh wait, no. No. Yeah, I pull out the small knife.
What were you gonna...
I was gonna reveal my pajamas underneath.
How would that help?
Exactly, that's why I said I'm not doing that yet. But
Okay.
I pull out my small knife, and I'm like, "It's me, Alec. That's an imposter." Does that count as a bonus action?
If you can say it in 6 seconds, it's a free action. But you can only say 6 seconds worth of stuff, which means that, like, combat coordination
Yeah,
probably has to fit within that 6 seconds.
that makes sense. What do you say, Adelaide? It's me. Is less than 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's a free action. So I still have my action and my bonus action, which doesn't mean much yet.
Because you're level
'Cause
0.
The guard is coming. I'm gonna go behind the dresser and hide.
Okay. So you're going to go behind the dresser and you're going to use your action to hide?
Yep.
Alright, roll stealth.
I have an
That's a 3.
3. All right. It's still possible that it works because it's a contested roll once they see you.
That's true.
Right now you're behind full cover. Also,
I'm banking on the guard just grabbing fake Alec. That's my idea.
The guard is gonna come and make a sort of beeline towards behind the dresser. They're not gonna be able to get behind it, but they get to the point where they can see. And they see you.
Yep, that makes sense.
But that's all they can do for right now.
Yep.
Next up is the changeling. The changeling is going to also head behind the dresser. They are able to make it the whole way through. Yep. Can they see you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a nat 20.
Yep.
Oh.
That's a nat 20, baby. And they're gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay, it's a D10 worth. They have to roll for. They have to roll attack first.
Yep.
Which could be less than 11. That crit.
It's a 20?
Yep.
It's a 20.
Well.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm dead.
Wait, what is a 20?
Well, podcast listener, I hope you enjoyed our playthrough.
No.
6.
4.
I'm down.
Alright, you're down.
I'm at -1.
What are...
What do I have to...
What are you gonna do now?
I can't take a guard and that person. I could try and... How far away were the bandits from the house?
In turns, it would be a while.
Okay.
Like maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But you could run away and do that and come back.
Yeah? Even in dog form? Am I faster?
Probably.
What does it give you?
Oh, yeah.
Base speed is 30 feet. That doesn't change
And it
anything.
lasts for a minute.
Well...
Oh, what am I gonna do?
Can the audience sense the panic in my voice?
Audience member, I hope you enjoyed these 3 episodes of our journey.
I hope it was good.
I hope you got really attached to our characters and all the good times we had.
It was good times. It was funny, I think.
I like it.
So what are you gonna do?
Oh, God.
You could go back down the shit pipe. You could jump from the balcony. It's a second floor balcony, so it's down like 10, 15 feet. You would take 1d6 fall damage.
That could almost kill me. Can I
Level 0.
run?
But at level 1, you're gonna have more health than you would starting at level 1.
You're right. We're level 0
You're
right
level
now.
0 right now.
Could I... Oh, God.
You didn't even attack with your signature knife.
No, I didn't.
You used it to identify yourself and
Duck behind a bureau and get the shit kicked out of me because I forgot
knife.
the guard opened the door.
Oh, man.
What do you have? A knife.
If only the wall had been thicker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run through the hole in the wall that was made and down the stairs into the Great Hall.
How much movement do you have?
I forgot we were still in combat. Alright,
Go back through the poop tube.
Yeah?
Yeah, just go back through the poop tube.
Yeah, I'll go back down.
As long as it's not a total party kill, it's okay.
Oh, God. Okay, I run back down the tube, I
You were
guess.
setting up these characters for a long campaign, right?
Yeah. There's already been some foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Met a lot of characters. The hyena jumps in the toilet.
No, let's be clear. Not in the toilet. There's a poop tube.
Oh.
And there's the bucket.
Okay.
And the bucket gets thrown down there's no running water.
Okay, I jump in the tube.
Make a Constitution saving. No, you don't need to.
Yeah.
You've already been
You're already poisoned.
You're immune to the effects of the poop tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You've escaped combat. Riley.
That's a 1.
No!
That's a 13. That's a 12.
Wait,
That's
how
a
many?
1.
All right. So
What?
you are unconscious. You're very badly injured.
Mm-hmm.
They're carrying you somewhere.
Okay.
All right, Maddie. You emerge from the poop tube into the mangoes.
Yep.
Your dress is still there.
Yep.
Just like you left it. Mm-hmm. What do you do?
I'm gonna transform back into a person. take my undergarments off and put my clean dress on.
Your hands and arms and such are still up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm less gross than before.
Oh yes.
Okay,
for
cool.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna go back in the house.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 12.
As you are walking back towards the door to enter the house, you notice that part of the hedge is thinner than the rest.
Ooh.
Jump through it. Just run.
Yeah, okay. Yep, I'm gonna jump through it, and I'm gonna make my way towards where the bandits were.
Okay, you have your blueberry?
I smash it on my forehead, and then I run into the woods.
Okay. Well, if it isn't,
Adelaide!
oh my god!
I'm sorry!
Oh my god!
I'm sorry!
You smell, what the fuck?
Things went real weird real
What is
fast.
happening in there? Oh my god!
Sirdery?
Yes?
I understand that, like, you're a bandit and your thing is, like, robbing people in the woods, right? But I really need your help right now.
What's going on?
So, like, my friend and I, you know, we went in there and, there's this weird lady, and this whole thing's real weird, and they're all eating mangoes for some reason, and they're all, like, loving the mangoes, and then Alec, he goes upstairs, and then the weird lady in the house is like, hey, you can't leave, and so I climbed up this, like, gross tube thing, it's just why I'm disgusting, and I burst in, and then there were two of my friend, and there was a guard attacking him, and then I, jumped back down the tube, to find you, but they're doing some shady stuff there. Also, if that's not incentive enough for you to go, there's a lot of expensive stuff.
You heard the lady, boys! There's expensive stuff to be had!
Yeah!
Sirdery and 4 other bandits are following you back up to the manor.